time, now we're building from the dirt. 32 teams grinding, putting in the work. No blue blood handouts, no crown from the start. You gotta earn every yard, every win, every part. Small town pro brands dreaming under Saturday night lights, trying to turn a one-star roster into national heights. Every season's a battle, every game's a fight. One loss can break you, one run can change your life. The road is long, the climb is steep. Only the strong survive the heat. Legends rise while empires fall. When the whistle blows, it's winner take all. Ride or die, from the cellar to the skyline, chasing glory in the night. Ride or die, every dynasty starts somewhere. Now it's time to take flight. Fight for your colors, fight for your pride. Build your kingdom one game at a time. Who'll be the kings of college football? Only one survives the climb. Ride or die.
What's going on, everybody? It is your commissioner, Mr. Garrett. I thought I'd do a quick video. This is going to be a really short video, just going over the schedules and what they mean, these charts and all that. So, if you're looking at the charts, the red games are going to be your out-of-conference head-to-head user opponents. The green ones are going to be your in-conference user opponents. The yellows are going to be your out-of-conference computer opponents. The purples are your in-conference computer opponents. And then your blue ones are going to be your upper level out-of-conference opponents. So your usually it's whatever team. It's a team that's affiliated with your higher level conference. So like the Americans, for example, it would be teams from the ACC for the most part. Like, for example, Charlotte's got Duke, and then ECU's got Wake Forest, Marshall's got Liberty, etc. All those teams are in the ACC. So, and then the pink ones are going to be locked rivals that I could not change. As you can see, Navy's got three. They're the only one that's got three, with Air Force, Notre Dame, and Army. Unfortunately, Notre Dame is probably the hardest team anybody's going to play, but fortunately, I could not change that. So that is what it is on that one. So just give you an explanation of what all these colors mean. They all mean something, so they're not just on there for nothing. Moving on to the MAC. This is what your guys' schedule looks like. Let me go down a little bit. You guys have two in-conference computer opponents, so you don't have any out-of-conference computer opponents other than your upper level teams. So again, color codes mean the same. I got a couple. You got North Dakota State, Toledo, Western Michigan. Who else we got? Purdue, Cincinnati. Just a couple of the higher level opponents for you guys. Moving on to the Conference USA. This is what your schedule looks like. Same concept here. You're the only conference that's fully user based, so I did try to get you some out of conference computer opponents. You don't have any in conference ones, but maybe in subsequent seasons we'll get some more computer. Well, obviously next year one person will be moving up, one computer team will be moving down, so you'll have at least one computer opponent in conference next year. So we'll go with that. It's the higher level opponents you guys got. Looks like it'd be Tulane, Tulsa, Kansas, Houston, Texas State, Arkansas State, and then North Texas. We'll move on to the Mountain West. So Air Force has two locked rivals with Navy and Army. I'm playing Colorado. They're probably the toughest team in our conference that anybody's going to play. I got Fresno State. Nevada's got UNLV. San Diego State. I put Sacramento State in there because they're new. And then Washington State for Wyoming. And last but not least, I had a little bit of a surprise today with Sam dropping out, but we did have a replacement with Michael taking over Kennesaw State. So this is the teams you guys. Nigel hasn't logged in yet, so I haven't fully completed his schedule. I know he's going to have one more out of conference opponent and FAU. I just don't know when he plays FAU to put it on here. They're a rival of his, so I know they're on the schedule. I just don't know where. And then looks like for out of conference upper level opponents, you got USF, App State, Georgia Tech. That's probably the toughest one. Jack State and Troy. You guys also have two in-conference computer opponents, so I didn't set you any out-of-conference computer opponents for that reason, other than the upper level ones. So that is about it. This is, like I said, short video. If you guys got any questions on what the colors mean and all that stuff, it's pretty self-explanatory. But if you got any questions on schedules and things like that, I did my best not to have too many bye weeks in a row. Obviously, some people have two. I couldn't really do anything about that. But hope you guys like the schedules. A lot of head-to-head stuff this first year. This is just to weed out who's moving up and who's staying below. Again, at the end of season one, you can accept or apply for any two-star or below job offer. So I expect some movement going into year two. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm excited to get this thing kicked off and rolling. So hope you guys are too. And I'll be talking to you guys this week, kicking off next Friday. See you then.